If you felt stuck trying to lose weight, you're not alone. Enter Weight Loss by Hers. It's designed to support you in reaching your goals. And Hers now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hers, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite, eat less, and keep weight off. Plus, Wegovy is the first GLP-1 available in a pill, so there are no needles needed. Everything is 100% online through Hers. You'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. And it doesn't stop there. Weight Loss by Hers goes beyond medication by offering access to 24/7 messaging with your care team and tons of in-app lifestyle and nutrition tips like recipes, meal plans, fitness videos, sleep content, and more. Even better, with a range of affordable GLP-1 options, Hers makes it simple to find an approach that fits your needs and your budget if eligible. You'll get a treatment plan personalized to you and unlimited dosage changes as needed. It's weight loss designed to work with your life. Ready to reach your goals? Visit forhers.com/women to get personalized, affordable care that gets you. That's forhers.com/women. forhers.com/women. Weight Loss by Hers is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk A/S. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit forhers.com.
Across the quiet suburbs of American research hubs, from the high deserts of New Mexico to the prestigious halls of MIT, a pattern is emerging that has captured the attention of both the FBI and the halls of Congress. In the last 2 years, a string of disappearances and sudden deaths has swept through the elite tiers of the scientific community, individuals whose work touched the very boundaries of nuclear physics, aerospace engineering, and unidentified aerial phenomena. Is a hidden hand at work to ensure certain breakthroughs never see the light of day? Or were these scientists moving too close to a truth that the establishment isn't ready to share? As the White House launches a probe into these troubling cases, we look for the signal in the silence. This case file, join the theorists as we track the trail of the missing and the legacies of the lost in The Mystery of the Disappearing Scientists.
Welcome to Alien Theorists Theorizing Case File 375.
Nailed it.
I'm Braden.
I'm Zell.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Andrew.
Back again.
Guess who's back? If you're listening to this episode, quick little thing before we get going.
I didn't kill anyone with a shovel.
Yeah, Zell didn't kill anyone with a shovel. You will never find any body.
Because there is no body. There's nothing.
There is no body. If you're listening to this, it's April 27th, which means you have exactly 4 days to fucking enter yourself into the 6th annual ATT running challenge.
Torture challenge.
Challenge.
6? I think it must be 7.
Zero charities are helped. This is all about us fatties slimming out for the pending apocalypse, so we can run away from our alien overlords and live in the bushes
till our knees explode.
So if you want in, jump to our Instagram, or if you're on Discord, I posted how to join there. You can download Map My Run, add me as a friend, Braden R. I have the ATT logo as my profile. Add me, and then I will add you to the challenge. Starts May 1st.
Get it?
It'll be fun. I'm getting after it this year. Last year, poor showing by me.
Last few years, I believe.
No. Last year was a bad showing. The year before I was all right. Last year, I think I did 5 kilometers.
Over 5 runs.
I had twins, fresh twins.
Fair.
So this year I'm getting after. I did a pre-run.
Yeah,
today.
little 2K.
Little 2K.
That's cheating.
What do you mean? I'm warming up.
I'm just kidding. I've been running.
I'm lubing the joints, baby. The fucking Mack truck's got to get going. I felt good. I did 2K and I was like, you know what? I could do 5, no problems. But I shut her down at 2 because to be smart. And I'm like, ooh, now I'm feeling both IT bands feel like they're going to snap off my legs.
If you did a 5 right away, you would have been toast.
Zell, I'm gonna have to talk to you after the show because I need some new Zell stretches. My standing lunge hip thing is full body Zell stretch is just not cutting it for me anymore.
Dude,
as I age, my stretches have really evolved. You'd be surprised.
I'd like to see.
After hours, I can show you maybe how to do a perfect stretch.
Can you make one of those fucking videos and post it on our socials that get ready with me for the running challenge, and then post your stretching routine for people?
I don't even stretch anymore. I just use a roller.
Oh yeah,
that's how lazy I've got. It's like, I've just rolled my calf. That should be good enough.
You just need to find 3 that you really like.
3 good stretches?
Couch stretch, and like something for your Achilles and you're ready to run.
Yeah, that's true. IT band too. I got to roll that bitch out.
Yeah, the IT band is the fucking killer.
Dude,
the IT band for me is
stretch.
What's a coach stretch?
Google it. It's fucking money.
Coach stretch.
Coach stretch. I mean, the name sounds.
I can't stretch like that. There's no way.
Oh, there's no fucking way I can do that either.
Dude, you work your way up to it.
What a fucking piece of shit this is. I thought it was on a couch. I thought this was a stretch I could do on the couch. I saw
your fucking eyes perk up a little bit.
Yeah, I was like,
lit up to the
couch?
I
was like, fuck, I'm always there.
Is it the burger stretch?
I was like, perfect.
Anyways, for anyone who came here because the title of the episode was whatever it is, missing scientists or unalive scientists. That's what we're talking about this week. We're getting on the missing scientist train. It's all over the news.
Someone's unaliving the nerds.
The nerds are up to something.
They're in trouble,
and someone's had enough.
Dan, watch your ass, dude.
Yeah, the nerds have had it too good for the last couple of years. Like before they were bullied, and then like the last decade, I'd say the nerds have had it pretty sweet. And finally, someone's had it.
Someone wants to revert back,
dude. Just wait. You're gonna find all 11 scientists just hanging from their underwear somewhere.
Just wedgies,
just mega wedgies,
lynched wedgied in a tree. Help me! Legs dangling. Hell yeah. But it's listen, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Andrew was probably the first person I ever heard mention this. And Andrew mentioned this when they only had 7 linked at the time.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys, I don't know if you guys paid it. We kind of talked about it already too.
We did.
Yeah, okay.
Briefly. Yeah, you kind of briefly on like a quick 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that this has gone from like fringe thing to now you have the president addressing it, being like, "We hope this isn't this is just a coincidence, but we're looking into it."
It's crazy.
We're looking into it, so you should really, really pay attention to this and not anything else.
Nothing else.
Not the Epstein files.
Not one thing. It's crazy. There's been 6 confirmed deaths, 5 people missing.
They're locked in on the missed nerds. We've done it.
6 dead, 5 missing. 4 of these people had JPL and NASA ties. 3 of them had nuclear weapon links. 2 were shot at home, and 1 had some anti-gravitic research under their belt. So, are they shooting nerds because they're getting too close, or
the link? Like, we're probably going to go through each one individual, but like the links to the JPL is fucking crazy. There's like 3 or 4 of them that were involved in it.
They're involved with the same type of programs. Maybe not necessarily working with each other, but the same
propulsion labs.
Same.
Yeah.
For those of you who aren't acronym savvy,
JetPL. I've heard of. People call it JetPL too, I guess. So they lengthen one word but still abbreviate the other 2. I think that's a cool name though. JetPL. I work at JetPL.
Dude, I heard some crazy person the other day say, "Call the RCM police."
That's crazy.
Right? And I was like, what? I've never, ever heard anyone say...
I've never heard that either.
RCM police. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but...
That's wild. That's
It like actually it delayed the call because everyone was like, "What the fuck did that guy just say?"
Call him on
RCM
them for that
police?
fucking. That's horrible. Things.
Yeah, I'm about to call on
Can't
this
say.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into these missing scientists.
Let's go. Let's go through chronological, and then at the end we'll tie it all together with some theories. So let's start with back in of June 11th of 2022. Amy Eskridge is the first.
Oddly enough, she's the first in the chronological order, but this is the one that they just announced as the 11th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is weird. Like that's
they've connected her to this.
yeah. So
this
now
string.
they claim that she is the 11th of the.
So the cause of death was ruled so far a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it has.
It has.
But there was they walked up and were like cut and dry suicide, no autopsy, nothing like that.
Bag her up, boys.
Yeah, like
And this one I think is getting linked because of her background and the fact that there's like, they have her on record, saying some fucking super mysterious things, being like, the shit I know you can't talk about because if you talk about it, they'll show up, burn your house down, you'll be dead, and it won't even make the news.
Oddly enough, you got that completely ass backwards.
Did I?
Which is, because I just read it. She says, if you stay quiet, you'll end up dying in a house fire. But if you go out, right? If you stay out, make a company and go out with it, they'll have to take you out in a public way, essentially, is what she said.
Isn't she on the record too of saying that her and her team had made breakthroughs in anti-gravity technology and were being subject to harassment, threats, and psychological warfare?
She mentioned her life was in danger multiple fucking times.
Dude, so much so that her father, and she had some associates, some that were in British intelligence that have spoken out and been like, there's no way she killed herself. Like she was nonstop talking about being harassed, concerned about her life and being in danger.
Maybe a little paranoid, you might say, but
well, but now you're getting linked to the 11th, and it's like when you have, for me to link Amy Eskridge to this at the end, I'm like, holy fuck, like she was pretty outspoken that something may have been going on and was concerned.
Totally. I just was alluding to the fact that like maybe a little paranoid schizophrenic,
possibly
maybe.
Health, like they're just giving an alternate theory there,
but here's the thing, like, get me if I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, wouldn't that kind of like mental health disorder where like deep psychosis show itself before 34? Like she was a pretty...
Yeah, but they're not going to come out with her personal health information and just plaster it everywhere.
Well, I just find it hard to believe that someone with those, like, think about the rigorous tests they do for like any kind of like high classified positions.
Well, to be like, I'm pretty sure she owned her own company in this. Like, she didn't work for NASA or anything like that. She did have apparently meetings with NASA, but she had
third-party contracts with these organizations. Some of them.
I didn't read that she had contacts. I just read that she claimed that they had discovered like some type of anti-gravity
device or something like that.
And then because of that, she was threatened and blah, blah, all like we've heard that story before.
All I'm saying, man, is like, you just picture the fucking crazy guy that you don't really know being like, I got fucking appointments with NASA. I got fucking crazy equipment nobody fucking knows about. They got no idea and they're trying to kill me.
Hey, have we checked on those Falcon rocket guys? Has anyone checked in on them? Those two sweaty motherfuckers, we should maybe check in to make sure they're okay. Because they were fucking touting some anti-gravity stuff. We better make sure they're still around.
I haven't heard from them since 2019, I do believe. They left some fucking comments on our YouTube channel saying our YouTube sucks.
Yeah, we also had a good back and forth email insults for a while.
Didn't let the nerds talk, I guess. But yeah, I agree with Andrew. Like, this is ruled as self-inflicted gunshot wound, suicide. So if there is, schizophrenia and all the rest, that perhaps that, and you could say maybe that's the end of the story. But it's just like, it seems crazy that now after all these other deaths have come out, that now we're finding about this one from years ago.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Like there's some ones that are like pretty suspicious and like have really close ties with other people on this list. And she's the one that kind of just doesn't. She almost, there's a few of them that I feel like their kind of reaches to tie into this group of people, but.
Okay, well, there's 11 to go through it, so let's move on. We'll make some more connections at the end. Next up, I think we have Michael David Hicks on July 30th, 2023.
And he was a longtime NASA JPL research scientist who contributed to dozens of papers written by the company.
Like planetary defense, asteroid tracking.
Yeah, he was on the He was on the DART program.
Yeah, he worked on the DART program, which is kind of cool considering one of the
double
theories.
asteroid redirection test, where it's basically, I'm sure, people have read about it. You guys heard about it. That's like, if you can blast something at an asteroid far enough away, you might be able to like deflect something that was coming.
If you could send a team of oil drillers
basically,
to an asteroid just far enough away, drill it, put a nuke in it, and blow it up just in time, it will work.
Hell yeah.
We've seen that story.
It's the only way to do it.
You
Definitely
don't
training scientists to become oil drillers.
Yeah, you don't.
That wouldn't make any sense.
You don't train astronauts to be drillers. You train drillers.
That's insane.
To be astronauts.
So
his death is what? His death was not publicly disclosed, I believe.
Yeah, they're not.
I think somebody, at least, one site said they got a hold of the Los Angeles County coroner report, and they said that he died of arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease in his residence with morbid obesity, I guess, being described as a significant condition.
He's in the age range because he died in his 60s, if I remember correctly.
60s and morbidly obese?
Yeah, that's
a bad combo. So, that one, I don't think that one has, like, he doesn't have a record of him saying he thinks people are watching him. He doesn't think he's fearing for his life. He just kind of seems like he died of.
Sounds like he was involved in some pretty sensitive shit, though.
But he was, exactly.
Yeah.
If just planetary defense is probably not on the top, or like the most top secret. I bet you it's not the most top secret level of fucking technology.
Well, maybe I'll connect back to this at the end. One of my theories is directly links what you're saying. So, who we got next? Frank Maywald?
Maywald.
Principal researcher engineer at NASA, JPL, focused on space science projects, including work related to detecting signs of life beyond Earth.
Advanced remote sensing. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Yeah, and that's hunting for habitable planets and life on other planets, or planets that can host life.
Pretty much used for precise atmospheric and oceanic measurement with dual civil and military applications. It's pretty much looking at exoplanets and be like, that one has atmosphere and water. There might be life there.
Or that might be a habitable planet that we could escape to.
Or we could fucking drill into, baby.
Yeah, get that sweet, sweet oil. Now that the Strait of Hormuz is closed, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go intergalactic for the next batch.
Yeah, really screw the Middle East.
So Frank died. He died on July 4th, 2024. What was his cause? Not publicly disclosed either?
No, and no autopsy of note on file.
So unexplained.
Well, yeah, or just not released to the public, right? One of those two. But you kind of feel like if his family, like, to me, I was like, when his name hit, I was kind of looking, because you feel like someone in his family might be like, yeah, no. You know what I mean? Like, he just died in his sleep. Like, why, like, continue to let the kind of narrative spiral? But
another older gentleman, though, in his 60s.
Yeah, 61.
Yeah.
Was he morbidly obese? Didn't
look like it. Not on the picture I just saw.
You never know, though.
I couldn't find a picture of Michael David Hicks morbidly obese either. That's a weird. It's like I popped, because when I looked really quick, and I was like, I could just see a fit scientist like working at NASA at the time. So unless
no, buddy, he was ripping burgers in his house. Didn't get out much. He was too involved in the wrong part, Project Dart, ripping darts. Got fucking sick and just That's it, man.
Project Darts.
Yeah, Project Darts.
Next, we have Nuno Loureiro. Is that how we looking at that? Prominent physicist and director of MIT's Plasma Science and Fusion Center.
Wait, when did he die? I had Anthony Chavez next.
Yeah,
I had
me too, but
Oh, did you? Oh, maybe my list is.
he was in May.
May 2025, Anthony Chavez.
Oh yeah,
And,
you're right. Sorry, my bad. I don't
Loureiro
know why
is
they got
December.
they got flipped. Yeah. So Anthony Chavez was a former employee at Los Alamos. National Alamos. Is that not how I say Alamos?
You
Alamos?
didn't say Alamos.
Not the first time you
definitely
Alamos.
just say it the first time.
I think I did.
Amos.
Play that back.
Someone
You
clipped
said
that. Play it back.
Amos.
I think I said Los Alamos National
No.
Laboratory with security clearance. He went missing May. He went missing May 8th, 2025, without a trace.
Missing, and he's still missing.
Yeah, to this day.
They found his
And then-
wallet, his keys, and his personal items left behind. His car was locked in the driveway. No signs of forced entry or a struggle.
It's weird.
Kind of just walked out his house and then ceased to exist.
Which
we've
is
seen-
a common theme with a few of these people.
Yeah.
Literally
and I
the
mean,
exact same story. It's weird.
I feel like we've done a couple vanishes, like a couple vanishers in the history of the podcast of people just kind of like.
Like, there's a few in this list that
Yeah.
vanished exactly
Yeah,
the way they did.
That's a fucking weird coincidence.
Now, Los Alamos is the birthplace of the atom bomb, isn't it? That's where and that around there, and then the fucking all the testing and shit. It's
The
still
open
one of the
gates to
world's
hell.
most sensitive nuclear research facilities.
Cool.
So when you just like to say security clearance, like it's kind of a big deal to have it here.
I would say so. I'd say you're top.
Well, you'd need
beyond
a-
top secret.
You need to work at any of those places, you probably need a top secret clearance, but it's just that you need one because you may be exposed to it inadvertently. Like, you're going in to clean an office. Even janitors would need one
Well, it's just
to go in and
you
be like,
fucking
oh,
just read my mind. I was like, what happened? What about the janitors and shit? Like, they got to mop the fucking special room. Like,
at the white, they got stuff up on the whiteboard and stuff. It's
Yeah.
all this. It's just, they have to
They
have
come into
top
the
secret
fucking alien
clearances, yeah.
autopsy. They're like, "What the fuck is all this goo?
I
There's
wanna
goo
clean this
fucking
shit up.
everywhere. What the fuck?"
But,
But any staff working there into the sensitive areas would have to have a top secret clearance. Not necessarily that you are interacting with that, like actively interacting with those things, but that you may be exposed to sensitive information of that nature. Yeah.
you're just fucking, neuralizing the poor Hungarian cleaners every fucking night on their way out. Just fucking make sure.
Yeah. They're all fucking blind. That's what it is. They're all there. They're like, you don't need to see to sweep.
no
Sweep
shit.
by feel, baby.
Well, I think wasn't that what they did originally in Los Alamos? Like they hired a lot of janitors, based on they were illiterate. Like that's what the people who cleaned out this stuff.
didn't they hire
they're
Bob?
based
Wasn't that where Bob Lazar got in?
in Los Alamos?
Was that Los Alamos or where did he work?
I don't.
Claim to work.
Did
I
he
think
work
worked
in
in-
Los Alamos?
What's the other base? Los Alamos.
Yeah, he said, Los Alamos.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
But he could read.
Yeah.
We think. Okay, well, this guy was 78 and he just left his life behind. So that's is that
Yeah, but it's like people aren't like fucking dogs. You don't just take a walk when you're going to die and hide somewhere. Like that's bizarre.
it almost seemed it seems like an arranged extraction, or maybe it's voluntary or maybe not. You know what I mean? It's like, we're taking you. Leave your wallet and your keys, walk out your front door. It's over. Maybe not even nefarious. Who knows?
Or it's like maybe there's like a plant chip. There's like something planted in their brain that just today's the day, buddy.
Walk out the door.
Yeah, don't come back.
Because
Or they get scooped- or they
oh
get
my
scooped
God,
up.
guys. Maybe it's Aunt Gladys. Man, Aunt Gladys is getting samples from all the nerds around the world, and they all just go sprinting out their fucking their front door with their hands pinned behind their
Yeah.
backs.
Naruto running.
Yeah, it's
Like true
it's a weapons
nerds.
reference. If you haven't seen Weapons,
Yeah.
fucking do it. It's phenomenal.
Zal, who's next on your list?
After that, we got Anthony. I got Monica Jacinto Reza.
Yeah, this is a big
June
one.
22nd, 2025. NASA JPL Aerojet Rocketdyne, Los Angeles, California. That's where she worked. She was hiking in Angeles National Forest near Mount Waterman.
This one's weird because she went hiking with a friend, and she's like, her friend's a little bit ahead of her,
30 feet
and
ahead.
like friend looks back, like waves, like, oh yeah, you're good. Keeps going for another fucking 10 minutes or whatever. Looks back, gone.
I didn't even think it was 10 minutes. I think it was like she hiked for a bit, looked back again, and she's gone. Like maybe like seconds or a minute.
That's insane because I'm like, and then
crazy.
to not be found without a no trace. Like it's like because you feel like people could go there and like, you know, search and rescue would be able to find tracks or something. It's like you just fucking gone. Like she just turned and fucking weapons Naruto run through the forest.
It's crazy too because by all accounts, it sounds like she was quite an experienced hiker.
Yeah,
she hiked all the time.
I mean, we've heard this before with Dyatlov Pass. They were all seasoned hikers.
Well, if it's, you know, if we learned anything from Missing 411, this is Bigfoot. So I mean,
well, I want to know what the
berry bushes, a stream.
Boom.
I want to know what the boulder situation was.
Bigfoot can cruise. I mean, he just scooped her up and just take off, like gone, like the wind.
This the interesting thing about Monica Reza too is like a lot of these scientists we've mentioned JPL a few times. They worked on that project. We don't know if they had worked together. Whereas Monica Reza and the retired Major McCaslin worked together. Like had a relationship, knew each other, worked on the same project together.
Because Reza, she's the director of materials processing at JPL. And I guess she had patented a specialized metal used in rocket manufacturing.
She specialized in advanced rocket materials and
adamantium, I think it's called.
Alloys,
Vibranium.
So she's top cheese here. Experienced hiker, vanishes, no scream, no sounds, just gone.
No, nothing, dude.
Nothing.
And then the next one is, these ones are close together, right? So the next one is Melissa Cassius.
Yep.
Cassius.
And she goes missing 4 days later. And she was an administrative worker at Los Alamos National Laboratory with security clearance, and she just vanishes without a trace.
And you know, gets weirder with her. Right before she went, so normal day, took her daughter out for lunch, has a hour lunch with her daughter, comes home, factory resets her cell phone, and walks out the front door.
Without her phone, wallet, or keys.
Factory reset, nukes everything on her phone, and goes for a fucking walk.
And not
fucking
both her personal and her work phone reset.
Yeah, nuked them both.
That's fucking weird.
Super weird.
What is the purpose of that? You're like, you know what? I'm just going to factory reset and go for a quick hike.
I mean, she could have been selling it on Marketplace. Who knows?
Who knows? But like, it sounds like that, like her mother was about to get a surgery and she was going to be like the primary caretaker. So for her to just like up and leave and like, you know, because you've heard stories, some people just leave their family and they never to come back.
Yeah, 100%.
But from all accounts, it sounds like
totally normal to think about it.
Yeah, no one. It's never crossed any of our minds.
Yeah,
20 minutes thinking about it.
Like that guy.
Don't go inside.
From that, like that one factory worker in Australia we talked about. I can't remember his name. And they're like, we're like, yeah, brother, he just left his.
What
family.
if I just leave right now?
He's like, keep driving. Just like drive past.
But if that's the case, then you take your phone. Or at least you take your wallet.
Yeah,
you take
like
some money.
I mean, no one is thinking on your 6th lap around your neighborhood before you go home. Like, what if I just do infinite laps in a single direction away? Like, no one's thinking that. But man.
Right, so that's another one, Los Alamos. Right, another high-profile place to work. What did she know?
What did she see?
What did she see? Next on the list, we got Steven Garcia, August 28th, 2025. A couple months later. New Mexico again.
And he's worked at the Kansas City National Security Campus in Albuquerque. And he produced
facility that manufactures non-nuclear components for nuclear weapons.
Oh, shit.
And this is same kind of MO, just vanishes. Goes missing, no trace.
Well, I think police had warned that he might have been a danger to himself before he went missing.
Did they let him know?
Hey, buddy. His clearance level granted him wide facility access. The campus is managed by Honeywell Federal Manufacturing as a primary node in the U.S. nuclear weapons production complex.
So it's a piece
of the cog.
I don't like that either. Like when they say, you said, oh, police had these records of him maybe being, because I was like, Andrew, I don't know when Andrew talked about it, if it was last week or the week before, where we talked about that one crooked cop that was like connected, like long string connected to Epstein.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't take, like, if you have a cop on the take, it would not take much to slip in some files anywhere.
Oh yeah, dude.
Right. And because all it is when someone's requesting these files, it's some clerk somewhere just pulling them up. Being like, oh yeah, here we, like, this is, yeah,
No,
this is
dude.
the files we
No,
have.
dude. You got to wait till nighttime. You got to sneak in. You know, everything's dark. You got the flashlight. You open the file container, you know, in a little cabinet, and you're thumbing through and you see the name, just like in all the movies.
Right. But
Garcia, there it is. Fuck, there's so many.
right. Did we say he left? He actually left carrying a handgun, I believe. Did we say that?
Yeah, that's right. That's fucking
That's it, though.
strange.
Left his ID,
Yeah, just
phone, all
took
that
a
shit.
gun,
Just grabbed
that's
a
it.
gun. Yep.
Still missing.
Still missing.
9 months later.
Fuck.
New Mexico again. Like, New Mexico's a crazy place because it hosts like all these high-end places like Kirkland Air Force Base, Sandia National Lab. Like
Lots of desert.
lots
Could
of
be buried
desert,
out there
lots
somewhere.
lots of places to not go.
Get rid of a body.
Yeah. It's interesting. Moving on to December 15th, 16th, Nuno FG Lorero, Plasma Science and Fusion Center, Brooklyn, Massachusetts. So he was shot inside his home in Brooklyn, Massachusetts on December 15th. Died December 16th.
You know who shot this guy? You know who they think shot him?
Who?
The fucking Brown University killer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like how fucking crazy is
Like
that?
just a couple days earlier, right?
I thought it was after, but it could have been earlier.
Suspect
Really? So
Claudio Manuel Neves Valente linked to a mass shooting at Brown University days earlier.
And he was still on the run?
That might be a typo, though. Could be days later.
No, he killed himself. He went and like
He was found. He was found dead. Yeah, shot.
yeah, he went to like
self-inflicted.
a U-Haul. He rented a U-Haul, a fucking locker, or whatever, storage locker, where they found his dead body and like videos of him admitting to killing these people at Brown University, but fucking absolutely zero motive. Like
this,
he went to Brown. That's all we know.
this guy he directed the most advanced plasma physics program at MIT. MIT being one of the leading edge colleges for any type of anyone who's
Technology University for research and stuff.
yeah, like this crazy stuff. Anything you always hear, like, oh, it's MIT. It's always started at MIT. All this crazy shit. And he was like I said it before in a previous one a couple of weeks ago. I think like fusion power being potentially the key to limitless
Energy.
free clean energy, because the whole universe, all the high energy systems are all this fusion or all this plasma fusion technology. Like these giant systems, all the sun, all these high energy systems all over the galaxy, all over the universe are all plasma. And we don't really know much about it. It's very rare on Earth. We've been trying to like ignite it for the fusion fucking nuclear fusion reactors that take ungodly amounts of power. We can turn them on for like 4 seconds and it's not worth it yet, but eventually maybe. So it's crazy that no real motive, except they said like, oh, maybe a rivalry. But what do you mean?
Well, I
What's
mean,
the rivalry?
Well,
Okay, well,
they
if you-
went to school together, I think.
I know, like he wrote a better
Potentially, yeah,
paper
but that's
than me.
insane. The guy's got the fucking keys to free energy here. Somebody's gonna want to get rid of him.
These are
yeah,
middle-aged
100%,
guys.
That's what
It's
I was
gonna
kinda
go out the
thinking
way
too.
the guy that created the
Because
first
I
light
wonder.
bulb. You know, they
remember
gotta
when we
kill
talked
that
about
guy.
big pharma, especially like in the why can't I
Honey
think of the
and
name?
and Sherman?
Yeah, the
Honey
Shermans,
Sherman.
where
Yeah.
it's like they were fucking like hiring like basically spies to like infiltrate and even like have affairs with fucking rival CEOs in order to try to steal fucking like recipes from like under each other's noses and like super backhanded and shady shit. I wonder if like in the like bellies of like the scientific communities, if there's like kind of a similar, kind of rivalry where it can get like to these kind of levels in certain areas.
Well, oddly enough, one of these missing people is tied to like a pharmaceutical and cancer research, which kind of doesn't really go with this, but he is in this list.
Who do we got next, Zell?
We're going to Jason Thomas, I believe.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
He went missing on December 12th, but his body was actually found March 17th, 2026.
And nothing's been released publicly as of yet about what happened to him.
His body was recovered from Lake, Dan?
Tonka.
Quannapowitt, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Who knows?
And yeah, he had ties to NASA-related microgravity biology studies, and he worked at Novartis, working on cancer treatment.
Some interesting shit though. From it was weird. It's like it's extracting like T cells out of your body and teaching them how to fight cancer, which if that's something you could do, that's a fucking.
I actually just saw a video today of them like testing that.
Yeah, like if you could figure that out, you're like, that's free cancer treatment.
Yeah,
like
that's inject T cells into the cancer. It fucking rejects the cancer, annihilates it.
Yeah, it teaches
rebuilds
T cells
itself.
how to kill cancer.
Yeah, I think they showed.
Crazy.
They showed somebody had. I think if
that would be a big.
It was
no-no.
actual footage. It was like an actual modified T cell destroying a cancer cell. Like it just
if that's
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, well, that'd be insane if they can do it.
Probably can. Just watch out though. Don't work on that stuff. Don't
bizarre
have the triple threat of physics, biology, and biophysics
really
degree. Don't work on this
for
stuff
how
because
long?
that's what happened to Jason Thomas here. His body was actually recovered. It was the lakes had been frozen, so he was in there all winter, and they found his body after the lake thawed.
Ooh.
Classic ice fishing accident, maybe. Perhaps.
Whoops, yeah.
Thin ice. Yeah.
Somehow put his whole body through a 10-inch hole.
Well, and sometimes I don't know how big that lake is, but sometimes these lakes have that they won't actually freeze. You know what I mean? Like I remember lakes
underneath is just normal.
Yeah, like it looks snows and it looks ice, but you get closer to the middle and it's like false ice, and you're like, oh,
it's a tiny lake.
Oh, so that's a very possibility that he had the false. I'm just trying. Like it's so weird, but maybe. Accident. You have 11 people on this list. Like, is it possible that
him and Eskridge are two of the ones where I'm just like
kind of the outside
necessarily fit in this list?
Yeah, because this guy, he's more in a big pharma territory here,
which is enough to get you fucking whacked.
If you are making a treatment that might cost people $1 trillion,
Gonzo
potential. For shady stuff. But yeah, who knows? You're walking on the ice, you fall through a soft spot, little slushy patch, you didn't see it. Could happen. Happens all the time.
They learn how to cure cancer with this fucking T cell treatment. All of a sudden they're going to market chemo and radiation as like prophylactic treatments. Like make sure you get your monthly fucking chemo shot.
Just in case.
Make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll find a new use.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, we got a couple more on the list to go through, but we're going to take a short beer break, reset. We're going to be right back. All right, theorists, listen up. This week's sponsor of Alien Theorist Theorizing is our best sponsor, maybe of all time, mood.com. If you've been listening to the show for a while, you know I'm a huge weed person. I love flower. I love gummies and edibles. I love the drinks. I love the chocolates. I love it all. I love popping a couple, theorizing with the boys, having a good time. That's why I'm here again telling you about mood.com. It's changing the way people can buy weed. Most dispensaries make you choose between strains with kind of ridiculous names, and you have no idea which one is for you, which one makes you giggly, which one makes you sleepy, which is best for you when you're having a night out. And you're standing there at the fucking counter and being like, all right, just give me something. I don't care. That's where mood.com has it figured out. And you can get 20% off your first order with promo code ALIEN. So keep that handy because this is going to blow your damn mind. It's now 100% federally legal in the USA to have really great bud shipped right to your door. It's third-party lab tested and ships to your door in a discreet little box. Best of all, everything's backed by Mood's 100-day satisfaction guarantee. Like I said, get 20% off with code ALIEN at checkout. Check the show notes of the podcast. Put in your promo code ALIEN. Do it now. Mood.com. All right, back to the show.
We're back. Who yet?
Okay, we got a couple left. We got to go with Carl Grimmer.
Carl.
Caltech
Carl.
Single bullet wound to the torso. Shot and killed on his front porch at 6:10 a.m. Pronounced dead at the scene. Suspect
This one's a
was
shitty. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say Freddie Snyder, 29, local resident. I guess he had history trespassing on his property before.
Yeah.
And like stalking him.
He was arrested.
And he got
on
him
weapons
arrested.
Yeah.
And then he fucking this is in California, right?
He was released.
So shitty fucking bail system.
Got charged with
Catch
carjacking
released.
his own relative. So he had a guy with a history shot this guy on his front porch. Seems to be cut and dry on this one for the
Yeah, I
murder.
think he's on the list because he was a
But just-
Caltech astrophysicist, NASA collaborator. He worked on infrared sky surveys, exoplanet detection, and NASA missions like NEOWISE and NEO-Surveyor.
So
which
was
are
he
focused-
was known for discovering stellar streams in the Milky Way.
like
yeah,
one
and-
of his
like
claims to fame.
exoplanets and stuff.
And NEO-Surveyor was focused on near-Earth objects and asteroids, which kind of ties in
Into dirt.
into dirt
Little
Dirt.
bits.
a little bit. Is that
but-
all the scientists now?
No, and then
No,
then the granddaddy
well,
of all these, the big
here's
cheese.
to say though, with the last guy, like the first time that dude trespassed and got arrested, what's to say that wasn't him trying to do it that time, right?
Yeah.
Because you're painting a picture like it's like some crazy dude that's fucking, been showing up at this guy's house randomly, but maybe that was just the first time it happened. Gets arrested, gets released, and he got to finish his job. Job's a job.
Could be what's that term called when you're mind controlled from
MK Ultra.
like a Manchurian candidate? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah. That's exactly.
Get fucking turned on and just
Like Sirhan.
go kill that guy.
I wonder, part of me wondered if like part of like MK Ultra projects in that, because we were talking about psychosis earlier, is like finding people that have like different types of acute psychosis and stuff, and then convincing them that these people are the problem. You know what I mean? Like just slowly pushing these people that are like mentally unwell to like focus their psychosis on like a single person, that this person's an issue.
I mean, it's great because after they're crazy.
Yeah.
They're fucking nuts.
crazy,
What do
yeah.
you mean? The person had another breakdown. They went crazy. What do you want from us? Mental health epidemic. Like, what?
And so, Zal, who's the granddaddy here? Who's
So-
the last one?
The
Well,
major.
Andrew talked about him on that Power Hour briefly.
Yes.
So the last guy on February 27th, 2026 was Major General William Neil McCasland. And this guy, he's the who's who, right? A retired 2-star Air Force general. He oversaw classified space weapons programs. He headed research at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is, if we remember back to our old case files, the place that harbored and housed materials from the 1947 Roswell spacecraft.
And his big whole thing, I mean, his big UFO connection was he was in the files at like Tom DeLonge.
Yep.
Well,
That's
that's
the Stars
he's
Academy,
always
right?
he's
He's
long
mentioned in there,
rumored.
right?
No, well, he's long rumored to be the
Contact.
airport fucking contact that Tom DeLonge met. And then in the WikiLeaks, there's an email that leaked between Tom DeLonge and George Soros saying that, I met General McCasland, and that's why it's like, oh, okay, there's a little bit of weight there.
So pretty much he's missing the highest profile member of this team. He left his phone, his glasses, and all behind. He was not known as a confused elderly man.
No, not known to have dementia
Not
or
known
cognitive
no
issues.
dementia. So no one really knows why he left, and no one has any idea what happened to him. So he's the fourth missing person from New Mexico and the 11th missing person on the list.
And had worked with Monica Reza.
Yeah.
On the same programs, maybe not necessarily directly with her, but on the same stuff. I'm sure they'd met.
No, that's
Yeah, no.
For sure.
But like it's very, very like they found a sweatshirt of his and that's it. Like, you have phone, you have everything, and then you just fucking vanish. And it's like it is a weird thing when we're thinking like okay, like, if this was a one-off, sure. But it's like now it's like we have so many. And there is a couple I will admit that I'm like, I could scratch this name off the list myself and not be too like, but there's still enough on there that you're like, man, this is, maybe we should be looking into this. Cause like, one of the first things I thought, I was like, I wonder if this is some sort of like foreign espionage, like assassination campaign.
But well, either that or like let's say Chinese version of fucking paperclip.
Right. There's
right?
like collecting.
And one,
Swiping people.
yeah.
Well, I mean, two-star general, who's who, top secret, probably
something.
beyond top secret. He would know some stuff for sure.
For sure.
And so like the connection, there's the 11, right? You could, yeah, as Braden said, eliminate a bunch of those, but the 4 from New Mexico seemingly are too connected. The coincidence is too great. And that's why the story has legs now, and that's why it's all over the place.
Well, yeah, you have the president and or is it the secretary? I think the President Trump actually talked about it as well.
He talked about
it, saying he hopes it's just coincidence, but they're going to look into it. I mean, I think there's enough there that it warrants it now at this point when you're kind of connecting this many people. It's this kind of plot, and it's like, let's be real here. It's like we haven't seen these kind of global tensions in forever that we're having right now, right? So it was like, would this be out of the question that this would be kind of some sort of foreign espionage? I mean,
foreign espionage on American soil would be insane.
Are you thinking that it's not happening? I would say that you're crazy to think it.
But to get him out, like to get him out of the country, like what do you do? What happens now?
Or the ones that are vanishing
across the Mexico border, fucking get them out there.
It's true.
Or okay, let's I'm not saying this is the case, but like, if it is something like that, maybe these are defectors, the ones that are vanishing without a trace. Right?
McCaslin's a fucking patriot, all right?
Well, I know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm just theorizing here, right? Like some of these people that are vanishing, walking away, like maybe they have contact somewhere else and they're going and go. Like we saw kind of stuff like this happen in the Cold War, right? With defectors from both sides, like helping either side. We saw it in World War II.
Are all the ones from New Mexico just missing? Right? Chavez, missing.
Missing.
Cassius.
Melissa Cassius.
Missing. Steven Garcia, missing.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. So all those ones
McCaslin, missing. All from New Mexico, all had ties to these top-end like military and government facilities working on God knows what. Mm-hmm. All missing, no bodies recovered, seemingly just walked away.
All right. I don't think that's the case, though. I actually have a more grim rabbit hole than I went down. A lot of these people, like we talked about Michael David Hicks and how he doesn't really like fit in. He worked on NASA's DART. And then we had that other guy that was Carl Grillmeyer, who is, the astrophysicist who worked on like with NEOSurveyor looking for asteroids. I went down a rabbit hole that the Artemis 2 mission was not, it's not a lunar reconnaissance mission to go around the moon. It was an early test for a DART program. And that's because they have found some sort of interstellar object that is on a collision course to Earth.
Well, it's the asteroid Apophis.
Yeah, some people are theorizing that it's Apophis.
Well, that's 2029, isn't it, Apophis?
Yes, that it's not
we
going to
We
miss.
know that one, though. Yeah. Might be a different one. It's closer.
Might be not, but some people
but maybe they were wrong. Like maybe they were just making the people feel safe saying that it was going to miss. Right,
because listen, if you were to tell everyone right now that right now there's a Earth-ending asteroid that is going to hit us, does the world even look the same tomorrow? Like, you know what I mean? Like it would be pandemonium. I don't think you could let that information come out and still have any kind of civilization.
No,
you'd have all the fucking just a big steady train of oil workers on their way to NASA. Yeah.
I agree with that. Like other ones, other doomsday ones, like, oh, aliens are here. Like that's not necessarily the end of the world, or like all these other ones. But like oh, we have a fucking asteroid the size of fucking Vancouver Island, some gigantic asteroid, and it's going to hit Earth in 2 months. No one fucking goes to work anymore. It's over.
No, yeah, it would be pandemonium. But now I tried to, I went down some rabbit holes of looking at this list through that lens. And then all of a sudden you're kind of like, ooh. Like if you look at like the nuclear scientists and that kind of stuff, the advanced weaponry, you can kind of be like, all right, maybe that's what because, that's been the if you look at DART and different things we've talked about over the years and stuff, it's like maybe doing a chain of nuclear explosions like in the way to deflect an asteroid that could potentially work. And then you look at like all the propulsion systems, and then you look at like the people who worked for DART, and just like all of these things like kind of now fit of like perhaps these missions are now, because we haven't been to the moon in forever. We've talked about this before. Why now? What's different? We brought dust. There's nothing we've talked about before. There's nothing there. Now there's a big push. Well, what if the big push is to have these, get these things into space and be ready to try to make basically a final effort to try to deflect something that's on its way that we've detected. Now, the other thing that kind of lines up is you look at all the billionaires who have like
bunkers.
Elon Musk, who is like, he's like, we need to leave Earth. Right? In order for the spark of life to continue, we have to leave Earth. We got to colonize Mars. That's the next one. You have scientists on this list that are looking for habitable zones, right, of life. And that's their expertise, is for searching these things out. You have fucking billionaires building bunkers in like New Zealand and Hawaii, and like buying up this huge lands and building these extravagant underground bunkers for fucking what? You know what I mean? And when you look at this land, for me, I was like, fuck, man, how much time do we got? I was like, oh, God, I really hope the conspiracy theorists are wrong on this one. But it was starting to freak me the fuck out.
So what's the theory then? Why are they taking these people to help prepare for this fucking Earth-ending event?
Got to silence them. Maybe they're
silencing.
But they're going to spill the beans.
So, yet, some of the people think that some of these people may have been connected in various things about maybe talking about releasing information. Not all of them are the same, but they're all working for different programs that are working towards trying to deflect an Earth-size object.
Well,
Earth-ending object.
The thing about that is, like, sure, it's NASA. There's now space agencies and almost amateur space agencies that can detect fucking these things now. It's not just NASA anymore. Like, there's so many 100%. People who are looking at these things.
Braden's idea that there'd be pandemonium, I think, is funny to think about that. And it's like, what if they did announce it and it's everybody goes nuts? So you get like these like 2 months of like everybody's just like doing whatever they want and just complete
fucking
anything.
Looting.
And then they're like, oh wait, no, we got the math wrong.
Yeah.
We were using the wrong metric. They were using standard.
We asked Claude AI and it gave us the wrong answer.
Sorry.
Or even
all these people who like left their wives and stuff and like that. And like you're just like, and then it's like, do you just go back to normal? Like, how do you? That would be a funny movie.
Dude, but
that would be a funny movie.
That would
be
even
a really
happen.
funny movie. See people trying to reconcile themselves after an end of the thinking. Well, I thought it
was
that would even happen though. In my opinion, all of that would happen, Dan, if you were like, there is an asteroid coming. We have a plan. We think we can deflect it. And if they're like, people would treat it like we're fucking toast anyways. And then so it might be like, hey, all the fucking secret DART programs worked. Or maybe it's just keep it all secret. And then they're like, we will let them know if it works. If they don't, it's better if we just don't tell anyone.
No, I'm just saying the idea of just people trying to like put their lives back together after the fact that you thought everything is getting a total apocalypse.
I gotta go back to installing baseboard again.
I'm like, yeah, it's like, just like everybody ran up their credit cards, even if it wouldn't matter. Like, who cares? Like, just like, what would you do? Like, how do you come back from that? It's like, is everything forgiven? It's just wild.
No, I mean, I like that theory. I mean, the thing about that, there was almost zero coverage of the Artemis 2 mission, like zero.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, like, nothing? Like, is it all overshadowed because of fucking Trump's deranged tweets about Iran? Like, can we not get some news on the moon here? Nothing. Honestly, there was almost zero news unless you went looking for it about the whole mission.
Yeah.
I talked to some people that are like, we did what? I was like, wow, they sent someone around the moon again. They're like, never heard of it. Really? Anyways, did you hear about that tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
It's super weird how all this stuff is like, you have the big Epstein file release, and then how many days later does Obama say on that podcast that, aliens are real, definitively, right? Like, you have that, and then all of a sudden,
that was a little taken out of context when he said that. there's a little like,
perhaps they're real.
Perhaps they're real. Either
well,
way,
it's
right?
statistical impossibility that they don't
But then you have McCaslin. McCaslin goes missing, and then the next day, it's fucking war with Iran. Right? It's like, it's weird. It's we have all these big events, and then another bigger event comes up to distract you from it.
I was like, when I was going down this rabbit hole, people were like, if you look at what governments are doing, they're spending like crazy. It's like, it's almost as if there's going to be like, they're not concerned about the future at all, because they're worried, like, spend it all now because we're, maybe Apophis.
Spend what? Not even
Nothing.
Money's not even real.
Print more fake money.
It's never been real. You're talking about billionaires that don't give a fuck anyways.
Okay, so governments are spending. Why would the government spend anything?
Why else? Why? Like, what are some?
You want to know why, Braden? Degrowth. We're gonna get into that soon.
They're just nerds. They're like, we just don't want any more nerds out there. Like, is that, like, what's that? Like,
I like that theory of like a foreign fucking clandestine mission to fucking hijack some of these top end people. They're all in these 4 people are all in New Mexico.
That's a very.
What do they know?
You want to know what they know, man?
What they want. I mean, all like the world's powers are always trying to steal each other's secrets. This has been the tale is old as time. As old as you could start doing that since like satellites and everything else, like post World War II. It's just been agencies in all these countries just trying to fucking get in there and steal shit. So what's changed now?
But then if that's the case, like, let's say, because the New Mexicos are one weird, all without a trace.
That's weird. Yeah.
Then I'm saying like McCaslin would have to be kind of like the organizer of being like, yeah, I've got some people, and he would have to like kind of talk with people about defecting.
Maybe it's not even defecting. Maybe they were legit just taken.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Well,
maybe they got a threat. They're like, hey, your whole family.
China was in Canada just taking people.
Well, that's what I mean.
That's true.
It's like Chinese paperclip. They're taking these people to get the secrets, right? They can't hack the system. They're not going to get in. They can't evade. So what's the next best? Let's take these people and torture it out of them.
Give us a name. Like, who else can we grab? And they're like, until they grab McCaslin.
And then McCaslin was the big fish.
Right, that they were getting. Well, I mean,
you got him like fucking. I'm talking Lethal Weapon 1. He's strung up. They got the fucking little things connected to the car battery.
Yeah,
right. Shocking him in the armpits, being like, "Is Tom DeLonge cool in person?" Fucking.
Dude, or what if it's something even more like? I'm always hopeful. Like I'm always hopeful of some type of disclosure. Maybe it's just like, because all these people are like, they're taken, no bodies. It's some type of disclosure. It's some type of event, and the who's who are going to be informed first. McCaslin's just going to show back up on his doorstep like nothing happened, and all of a sudden 3 months later, it's like, they've been here all along.
That would be fucking weird.
But like,
McCaslin pulls with that ski trip guy, and he's just like, I don't know where I was.
What the fuck happened?
He's like, I just woke up in Oklahoma.
Why a bunch of fucking, retired senior citizens though?
Well, they're not all retired senior citizens.
Most of them are. Like, most of them are in their fucking 60s and not really working. It's like the only thing I could understand is like just trying to get information out of them.
Yeah.
Because what else are you gonna do? Like, McCaslin's fucking damn near 80 years old.
McCaslin's, but like then you also have like the plasma guy, Lorero. If he's at the head of plasma,
that guy was not kidnapped. That guy was silenced. That guy was murdered.
Yeah, but why? That's
that one just doesn't really fit in your guys' idea that they're involved in some type of disclosure. That's why I was bringing them up. Yeah, that guy was
we don't
silent,
actually know.
Sure.
Well, we don't. These people are missing. We don't know if they're dead.
That's true.
Like maybe it's all.
Yeah, could be, but that kind of ties more to like silencing them as opposed to.
Well, yeah, but maybe if they were informants, to say if it is we're going espionage route, and say you have people like they're giving information as soon as they're not useful, you're like, well, we don't want them to flip and let people know that they were giving us information.
This Lumero guy, where did he go missing? Was he a New Mexico guy?
Lumero wasn't he dead?
Yeah. Where did he get murdered?
Massachusetts. MIT.
Oh shit! Yeah. What's there? Do they have like? Can you open carry? I don't think you can. I'm wondering if he was armed, and that's why he ended up dead. They came for him. He had a gun. He was prepared.
Resisted a bit.
He resisted. He died. Just like maybe Grill Mar too.
Dan, does Massachusetts have open carry?
Open carry messages? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
When I think of the States, I just feel like everyone should like just carries a gun on their head.
I mean, they probably own a gun. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like maybe these people were able to fight back. That's why they're dead. The other ones just got kidnapped.
Is the States
you can get it with a valid license.
Like
license to carry.
either way, whether these people left on their own or were kidnapped, like they went on their way to make sure these people weren't traceable. They left all their wearables, all their tech, everything at the house, right? Like
That's fucking weird.
it's super fucking
That's
weird.
fucking weird.
Like that,
The clearing the phones is the fucking weirdest one.
the
That
full
to me is
reset?
like-
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That's what makes
so
me
not
think like
normal.
each one of these people got an alert being like, listen,
It's time.
we know you fucking talked. We know that you saw something you weren't supposed to see. Leave your fucking phones, leave your shit, come outside. We're going to pick you up and we're going to have a conversation.
They opened up an envelope
Cement
with all the members
boots.
of their family and then got a call and they went.
Yeah.
Just walk
Again,
outside.
then,
Walk outside.
then I would say, so was McCaslin? McCaslin was retired though, right?
Yes.
Those guys never
But still
truly
doesn't mean he
retired.
didn't-
Yeah, it doesn't mean because then I
doesn't
would
mean
say
he wasn't talking to people.
If we're going that theory and like those four were like tipped off, it would make sense to me that they were talking like we can't all leave at once. It'll raise too many suspicions. We got to go in the McCaslin.
So
was
let's
the
leave
last.
a month apart.
Yeah. Right, because then if like because you know especially if you don't want people to make the connection of why you're vanishing, right?
I don't know.
Perchance.
Man, it's actually fucking crazy though,
It is
right?
fucking weird.
It's
New Mexico
nuts.
ones, the New Mexico 4 are fucking. That's weird.
Then it's
Like,
weird
that's
too,
really
because it's
weird.
like, be honest with you, like especially with this Eskridge one, it's like you add this one late to the game that happened way before, almost trying to discredit it. Because you see that one, you're like, this doesn't fit. You know?
Yeah, well, except that she was fucking concerned, and she had like people saying
So
that like
a lot of paranoid people
Yeah.
are concerned, right? Like it's
yeah, it's true. Yeah,
and like and then the one thing I bet you I didn't look into it, but I did. I'm not trying to be shitty about it, but I'm like, I know she owned her own company. She was into anti-gravitic stuff, but like, how credible is this? Like do we know,
Yeah.
was she actually a fucking genius?
yeah,
Was she
maybe it was
actually
like
working
maybe
that
it
stuff?
was like those fucking Falcon propulsion guys. Like she was just sweaty on drugs, like in her fucking garage.
Well, that's what I mean, right? I don't know. We could probably find it out. I'm not going to, but that was something I kind of questioned because she doesn't really have the typical background as a lot of these other people. From what I read, she was into like fringe shit, like fringe science.
It's just wild that so many. And now that if they've gone back and added that, which is now the first person. And now we got the FBI involved. You got the president talking about it. It's got all these legs. Who knows?
It's weird.
Does it keep going? Because we're like what? Most of these disappearances are in like the last year. Most of them. There's a few that happened in like 2022, 2023, but most of them are happening in the last like year and a half.
Yeah, I would say within the last year.
Like
Right
the
now.
bulk of them.
Yeah, which is a fucking.
Are those
Very
also
strange.
the JPL New Mexico ones?
Well, so we have Caltech. Well, that McCaslin. So we got MIT guy. Another New Mexico on the 28th of August 28th, 2025. That's Stephen Garcia. Los Alamos, that's June 26th, 2025. So that's pretty much all the. And Los Alamos on May 4th, 2025. So all within a year. All that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So we just fucking keep paying attention, I guess. And its story's going everywhere right now. I mean, yeah, a lot of these people, as we said, like don't quite fit all the stuff. Like some of them murdered for whatever reason.
It's fucking strange.
Maybe mental health. Lots of reasons. But the ones that are just missing, seemingly just walked out the front door and fucking never heard from again. You're like, what?
It's weird.
You get one guy, sure. Two, it's a pretty decent coincidence from the same area. You get three, you get four, all working on the same similar stuff, all just missing with the similar, like, just walk out your door. How can you not just be interested? But like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm just looking up if those Falcon space guys are still alive.
Do they figure out anti-gravity?
Yeah, I'm just looking it up. I'm trying to see.
Anything else about the missing people though? Obviously, mental health and all that stuff is a real thing. So obviously,
yeah, I don't know, man. It's a wild story. Like normally we don't talk about stuff like this that pops off right away, but this one is so weird, and it's just so interesting that, you know, especially kudos to Andrew, found it early on when they only lived 7.
Just FYI, New Mexico frequently appears in the top 5 states for missing persons per capita.
Fucking weird.
they're even weirder than Dan.
What's going on in
stealing
New
all the
Mexico?
people down there.
It's
Next
just a
case-
rate of approximately 4.5 to 5 missing persons per 100,000 residents.
That's a lot.
Why? That's a lot. Why are
That's
so
a
many
fucking
people
lot.
going missing in New Mexico? Does it
Drug
border
cartels,
old
probably?
Mexico?
Yes.
That's probably why.
Well, borders Mexico. Yeah. Do we call it Old Mexico now?
I don't know. Then why do we call it New Mexico?
It's a good question because they bought it for $1 or something. And that was the deal. You got to call it New Mexico if you take it.
It's like New Coke.
Wasn't New Mexico and all that like part of the same purchase? Didn't they fucking take like a whole chunk of land?
Oh, when we got Mexico, like what we got from Mexico, like
Yeah, they got the whole like Western United States in like one giant chunk.
pretty much, yeah.
Crazy. And you bought Alaska for like 4 cents from Russia.
Got him.
Do you guys have to do land acknowledgements in New Mexico?
We acknowledge this unceded territory of
They do
real
have
Mexicans.
They do have a missing and murdered indigenous persons crisis there. So,
Oh, wow.
Indigenous people, particularly women, are missing at rates far exceeding any other demographic in the state.
Same in BC, Canada. We've got the Highway of
it's
Tears.
weird.
How many people have gone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Braden's frozen on
It
a
also-
perfect screen, just like he said he would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things where it sits on the intersection of 2 major interstates. That's I-25 and I-40. So it makes it a transit hub, and then which usually correlates with higher rates of human trafficking and transient disappearances.
Makes sense.
Boom. Anything else about these missing scientists? We'll keep our fucking ears to the stone here.
This is a case we're definitely going to follow.
Hey, the president's on it, man. The White House is on it.
dude.
So.
Yeah, he's got time.
But he's
can't wait till
getting-
he tweets,
dude,
what the
he's
fuck
getting
is
Kash
going on with
Patel
these
on
fucking
this."
scientists?
No, you know what? If you get Kash Patel on, he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, we looked into it. We got nothing.
He's busy
Yeah.
suing the Atlantic.
It was all suicide.
It's all everything.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here."
Yeah.
Does
Nothing weird.
constantly wide open eyes. It drives me crazy. I can't. I can't take him serious. I think he's doing a bit the whole time.
It's a,
It doesn't-
I think he's
I don't know.
doing
Did you guys
a
hear
lot,
about
not
the,
a bit.
the
He's doing
breaching
a lot
equipment that they
of blow.
requested for him? Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Reaching?
I'll tell you in after.
Okay, we'll talk about Kash Patel in after
We got
hours.
some new Patreon employees.
Yeah, we got some beauties who went to
go.
patreon.com.
They're not on
Alien-
the list.
They're not on the Epstein list. They went to Alien Theorists Theorizing on patreon.com, or they went to alientheorist.com, hit the link. They signed up for $5 or more a month. Get the free stuff, all the bonus stuff, keeping the lights on. We appreciate it. This week we have Kenneth White.
Let's go, Whitey.
I might have read this guy last week, but he gets another one just for a cool name. The Village Wizard. We got Andrea E. Menzies and
Let's go,
Tian
Menzies.
Draper supporting the show. Thank you very
go,
much.
Draper.
We appreciate it. Can't take Braden's face
yeah.
fucking serious here. It's driving me
And
nuts.
as we always say on these things, keep those eyes on the sky.
All right, we'll see you in after hours.